Hello and welcome to a new live stream here from our Karchak studio in Essen, Germany, with Karchak, my person, and
Mein Shark, Philo.
Yes. Well, we are caring about producing magic tricks for amateurs and professionals. Our customers are amateur magicians, but also up to big names in magic. Don't want to name too many. I am traveling usually around the world. However, I am grounded now since Blackpool last year. That was in February
2020.
And so if you want to be informed about our newest releases, you found the right live stream. So thank you very much for being here. And before we start talking about our live streams, watch this.
It is how it is.
So here we go. The interesting part about this is, let's go. We opened up again here in Germany. In case you are not from Germany but found our channel from somewhere else, we opened our restaurants again for almost a week now, or a week now, and with a negative COVID test, you can also go inside the restaurant and enjoy your food there. So I'm really looking forward to it, getting a steak from a restaurant, not on a plastic plate, but on a real dish, inside or outside. That will be a highlight of this year.
I can't wait to do magic for live audience.
and that's another let's go, because I was lucky enough yesterday to perform for a group of about 15 lay people, and I had to make a selection, so I did our newest effect that will be released very soon, Blank Thoughts, just to get some mileage on it, and Rex Ignis with the camp. That was a killer. And then also our Destiny deck. This routine still freaks people out.
The Destiny routine?
The Destiny deck with all three routines that I do, with all three phases, very strong. And Blank Thoughts, but also I did Vice Versa, what will be released in June next month as well. Was very good.
Yeah?
It was very good. Yes, I think I found a nice pattern that will work very well.
You have to show me this. I want to see.
I will. So talking about this is that we talked a few weeks ago, I think 3 weeks or 4 weeks ago, about our new upcoming releases. We focused on 5. We have more in our pipeline, but so far we have 5 where we have the material here, but we have to film all the instructions and trailers and do the packaging and so on and so on. And we asked you in a voting which trick you would like to see first, and we promised to release the first 2 tricks by the end of May 2021, not
that's
22.
Today.
Yes, that's today. Well, and here we are at 8:30 in the evening and we have not released the trick, but you were active over the weekend and also today?
Yeah, exactly. We filmed already tutorials in German and in English language, and The hardest part, because this release, Blank Thoughts, is a weapon, and it's not the best time to perform with live audience, and that's I tell you, it's bullshit.
Yes, it's really a shame.
I think it's important that the people see the reactions. It's an important feeling, but
on the other hand, it's for starting and giving you an idea what the effect will be. We'll perform it later for you here, definitely, so that you get another idea what this trick will be about. I think it's great for a live, definitely for a live audience, close up, bigger audience, but also for Zoom magic. It's good for all of those. And yeah, in worst case, we have to do a new trailer. That's also the magic of today, that we are not limited to printed instructions or to everything on to be put on a DVD. We do most of our videos now, all of our videos now online, so that you can watch the instructions whenever you want, wherever you want. And if we get more information, more details, etc., we can update them and give you more details. So in the end, if in case the opening up here in Germany is allowing us to go to live audiences, etc., and do great performances there, you will see them very, very soon as well.
Let's do the trick first, or
why not? Why not? So yes, please.
So Christian,
yes,
it's very easy.
Okay.
You confirm these cards, so you know the back designs, you know the fronts are all different, and the back is all the same.
Shall we do it with this camera, or shall we do it with the double camera?
What is with this camera?
Yeah, that's a good one. Yes,
that's a good one.
Yes.
So what I will do is this: I will go through the deck.
Okay.
So, and whenever you want, you will say the word stop at any point. So
okay. Stop.
Yeah. Remember the card?
Got it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, and I go on the this camera again. So, did you catch the card?
Sure, I did. Yes.
Is there any way I can know this card? No.
Because it's from us, you could. Yes, sure. However, it's a great routine, so I have no idea.
You have
as
no
a spectator.
idea. The thing is, did you see a card?
Certainly, I saw a card.
There's no way, because I go on the table cam like that, because there is no cards in my hands. So how you can see a card when there is no card? But you get one in your mind, I think.
There was one in my mind. Yes.
What was the card? Before you tell me the card, I have one card in my pocket. Only one card.
Yes.
I put it here. What was your card? What you
thought of?
Yeah.
The 5 of clubs.
The 5 of clubs.
And there it is. That's awesome. Yes. For all the guys who would like to know how this trick is done, I can tell you very well. And very simple. And if you are in the know regarding the Get Sharky principle, this trick of Morten Christiansen from Denmark, right?
Yeah.
Is using exactly that principle with another setup that I love, that we work through, and so we are making these decks right now so that we have them in a sufficient amount for the release. The release date will be
Friday.
This coming Friday. So the countdown, the clock is ticking. We did already the tutorial instructions.
We explain a lot of ideas, what we create on experience with the deck, how you handle the deck, how you change the deck from a real deck to a blank deck.
Yes.
Without a deck change. So this is important information, because in the trailer, when the trailer comes out, you think we changed the deck because the camera is moving slower, but there is no deck change.
So there is no camera trick to it.
No
you saw
trick.
it here. It's definitely no camera trick. My presentation, by the way, yesterday was totally different to yours.
Yeah, that's cool.
What is interesting. So yes, make it your own style. That is also the interesting part. Hi Thibaut. That's also the interesting part about Getshaki, for instance, that saw so many
Different-
TV performances from Dynamo doing it in handcuffs behind his backs and having the card of a police officer behind his back, over Jason Latimer being in a glass cage and finding the card of a spectator inside the glass cage, and so on and so on. You can do more or less the same here, but you have the extra kicker of vanishing the whole deck at the end of the
You don't have to use
routine.
this. You can use this deck also for mind reading, for force more cards. And you don't have to do the deck change. So you can also use it like a weapon for mind reading. So there's with different peoples, 5 peoples, 3 peoples, 2 peoples. So so cool.
Yeah, it's a really strong trick. So everything is already made. I was asked by several Magic dealers already when they will become available, because this should have been a release by the end of today. Unfortunately, this we could not hold. And but we like to add a little bit of pressure on us, because we have some more projects coming up. So the 5 releases that we are coming up with, what will be the second one?
Second one will be Wild Dice from
Mark Leverage.
So
if you're interested in Wild Dice, maybe did you connect the video to it or not? Is it on there or not?
I'm not sure. Let me check something.
It's not. That is funny. Okay.
Wild, no, it's not prepared here right now. Sorry.
But that is no problem. You can find Wild Dice as a routine by Mark Leverage. If you are searching for this on YouTube, you will find the performance of him in. It was filmed at L&L Publishing, and so he gathered all the cards necessary. And that's one way of performing this trick, and he did it. He decided for this version. You will see the performance there. We are still in communication with Murphy's, who is owning now the rights to the L&L DVDs, as Luis Verlanger passed away a couple of years ago. It's not Philo Semi-Pro. That's, come on, be serious. And so we would love to have the instructions made up by ourselves as well. Mark could do them as well. If I think now in England the situation is much better now with
he has to do it there.
He could go back to Big Blind Media and film it there. But then it would be the 3rd time in the same location. We have to see if this makes sense. Or we will film it here, and also we'll add the instructions from L&L Publishing from the DVD where he performed it. Really a strong routine. All the gimmicks are already here. Will be released in a few more days as well. Yeah. And it's really a strong routine as well. But then we have 3 more. It will be Espionage Point Blank.
Point Blank.
We will have
Visa Versa.
Visa Versa, what is awesome. And the last one will be Invisible Date.
Yeah.
And all these 5 routines, everything is in stock, will be released very soon. There's another trick coming with in cooperation with Vanishing Ink and Joshua J. What will be called the Trojan deck. The stuff is already also in their warehouse, and we are putting together, or they are putting together this effect. So this can be extremely interesting as well, coming later this year. I don't know the exact release date.
And I hope so we can release this year also out of order.
But for this we have to print the cards, and we still have other effects coming here that are already in the warehouse waiting for instructions.
Little pressure on it only.
Yeah, we need this pressure as well, but there's other pressure on you as well.
I know.
Because we decided that in June, as the lockdown is lifted more or less in a certain way, that we wanted to release our Card College, what is our school here. First of all, for classes with physical people. Here inside our warehouse with a very small group, where we'll start by the end of June, having a great barbecue up front to celebrate the opening of the Kacha College. And later, I guess in July, maybe August, we will then start doing online courses as well, so that you from around the world in the English language will be able to participate as well.
Yeah.
So otherwise, if you're German and live nearby, you are certainly welcome. Well, you don't have to be German. Just if you live by Essen or get out of the country over here and want to get some vacations, here we are having one of the greatest barbecue by Richie, our friend, who will turn up his barbecue. And actually, I have to say, you don't want to miss it. We might have a live stream from that event, and when you see it, then you know you missed something. And we are not shipping this barbecue to anybody else.
But there's also some news. The first convention, live convention, will be in a few weeks.
Oh boy, yes, I'm really looking forward to this. And there's a second one coming up in September as well. So there is, there's some light at the end of the tunnel, and it's hopefully not the train. The coming.
Sometimes I feel the train.
Yeah, it might be the train coming towards us. I hope it's not. So by the end of June, it will be the last day, exactly in 1 month. It's starting. Finally, the European FISM, the FISM Europe in Manresa in Spain. What is the convention before the original FISM, the World Championship of Magic, happening in Canada. And I think it's Montreal. I can be wrong, could be Quebec. Anyhow, it's in the French part of Canada. Was planned for this year, but as we already cancelled so many different conventions here, well, it will be a different situation anyhow. And I'm missing the community of all the magicians for so long.
Can't wait to go in Blackpool again and see people.
I still remember, well, you were not there, but I really remember the FISM in Korea, what was awesome. Hanging out in the evenings, the Korean guys, a very young team, did a great job. And even if not everything was perfect from the beginning, I've never seen a team that quickly adjusting to problems. So someone or a group of people, they said there was not enough food available or possibilities of getting lunch or food or whatsoever. And a day later, there was a whole line of food trucks in front of the theater where you can get every Korean food you can think of.
That's
such
cool.
a great idea.
That's cool.
That was really awesome.
In Germany, it will not work like that.
Oh boy, no regulations, etc. It would never
Rules.
ever work.
That's not allowed.
Yeah, so they really did a great job, and I'm 100% sure. In Manresa, I heard from Xavier Tapas that the organizer also played everything through. The amount of magicians will be limited to 400. It's a huge theater. However, it's the Kursaal. What is funny, Kursaal? It's really called Kursaal, even if it's even spelled like the German word. However, it's in Spain, and I've been there to Manresa. I really fell in love with it a couple of years ago. It's a beautiful town, and even if it's only 400 people, it will be. I think it will be worth going. And talking about the second convention, I just got an email yesterday, again from Vanishing, our friends, who will now, they ignited the sales for the Magi Fest, usually happening beginning of the year in January. I don't know what the plans are, if next year January will be the next one, or so if this one will be the convention for the upcoming year, or if I don't know. It's just in September for 3 or 4 days. I don't know what the limitations are. It's always difficult if you have to plan everything with the cost, flights, and so on and so on, if you don't know how many people will show up. Anyhow, it will be fun and interesting to go there. And unfortunately, Magic Live was cancelled, all the other conventions so far. I guess this will already then close again the summer window of the lockdowns. And then we will have to figure out a way how we get through the rest of the year. Well, with our Card Shark College that will come up soon, we also want to be as productive as possible during the summer months. I guess that the lockdown will be the easiest in this time.
Yeah.
So that we can use this time as best as possible. Will not be that easy because I will keep you busy, definitely, for sure. What makes fun?
Yeah.
I guess, yes. And we go from there. So you are warned, more or less. Anyhow, the new releases. Shall we say anything more about them, or shall we?
Maybe also the price for decepting
we have
blank thoughts.
We have depicting thoughts from Paralabs, what is also an amazing effect.
Yeah.
And having a trick now a second time with thoughts makes you a little bit
trouble.
Yeah,
trouble.
Big trouble. It's a great trick as well. It's also with the deck of cards, however, with a lot of pictures on there depicting thoughts. Great stuff. But this one here is called Blank Thoughts.
What is the price? That's an important
The
question.
price, it will be in the same league as Get Sharky, and I think it's as strong as Get Sharky. It will be 75 euros or $80. And this also means, as we already changed it to for our British customers, that now, because of the Brexit, we are not charging anymore in euros, including VAT, but in dollars. Because when we export the stuff, the order that you placed with us, you might have to pay import taxes, and therefore it would not be fair if we would charge you VAT. Therefore, dollar prices. If you see euro prices and come from England, please let us know. There's something wrong in the programming, and I would have to fix it. Otherwise,
that's also a point in the future. You will get a new homepage for sure.
So many things, but I think we get busy now. Getting back on track. It's already feeling a little bit more of pressure, but it's good being back here and taking care of all these loose ends that we have here in the warehouse, etc. By the way, if you would do a new tour through the warehouse, you would see it's so well organized now and cleaned and everything. My team really did a great job in the past few days. So I'm really happy about this. I'm also happy about all the guys who are working for Card Shark. That is Philo here standing next to me, and also, well, the international guys, and also Roger in England, who is taking care completely about the US orders and the US shop. So if you have any questions, he will be very, very close and helps you with your order, etc., etc. And yeah, so we are all there for you to serve you best. Let us know in the comments or in the chat or whatsoever how we can help you. What else you would love to see from us. We want to keep this video pretty short.
Yeah.
As well, we would love to show you the new tricks, and for this we get active again. And I guess that in a week we can already announce the releases and have a new topic for you. Exactly. And I think the next week will be very interesting.
Yeah, that's cool. So thank you for watching us and stay with us here.
Yes. Please come back next week. Or first of all, yes, exactly. Leave a like if you can. That helps us with the algorithm. Subscribe, ring the bell so that you will be notified when we go online next week, next Monday at 8:30 p.m. here in Germany. Wherever you are, actually, it would be lovely to get a comment down there from where you're watching. It would be awesome to know who is seeing our live stream that is then recorded. As for instance, now in Asia, it's in the middle of the night, and I'm not expecting anybody here in the stream. But later, when you watch the recording, please leave a comment down there so that I know from where you are. Thank you so much. We will see you in a week again.
For sure.
And until then, we keep everything busy here. And I think we have a lot of new and interesting things for you to show in about a week. Until then,
stay cool.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And